Hi everyone, and welcome back to Nick's Diecast. In today's video, I'll be unboxing and doing a quick review of this 1/24th scale Maisto Porsche 911 GT2 RS. I found this model on Amazon. It was just under $17 from Amazon Warehouse Deals. But as you can tell by the box and the model, there really isn't any visible damage. On the Amazon Warehouse Deals profile or seller profile, I guess, they'll have items listed that often have damaged packaging or were returned. So this was perhaps a returned model that they were selling. But as you can see, it's your pretty standard Maisto box, and we'll go ahead and open it up from the side here. It's always hard to initially pull down that little flap on the side there. All right, I got it open. Then we'll lift down this cardboard side flap on here, and then there's the model. So I finally was able to get it out of the box on its cardboard base, I guess you can call it. And these typically have two screws that hold it to the cardboard base, as you'll see when I turn it. There we go. All right, got that cardboard base off. Now I just got to cut off this shipping strap. This model only has opening doors, but I think that's fine considering how well detailed it is, as you'll see in the next part of the video. A lot of Maisto's newer models just have the opening doors. They don't do the opening hoods and trunks anymore for their 1/24th scale models, but I think that's honestly fine because as long as something opens on these models, you know, I'm happy. All right, finally got that shipping strap off. And then here's our model, the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Looking forward to doing a review on this. All right, here's the 911 GT2 RS out of the box. Really, really incredible looking car and incredible looking model. I really love this black and yellow paint scheme, especially with these gold rims. Maisto did a really good job, I think, of capturing the overall look of the car. So if we take a look at all the details and everything, Maisto really nailed the overall front end look, especially with this carbon fiber textured hood here. That's actually metal work done as like a carbon fiber texture, and also that little Porsche badge in the center. It's kind of hard to see with that with that lighting. They do an excellent job with these headlights too. Slight gap right there, but that's not really too big of a deal. And you actually get a GT2 RS inscription in silver down there, which I think looks really cool. And then you get these kind of textured mesh grills on here too. They're actually separate pieces too. So I think that's a cool touch. You get these nice carbon fiber textured mirrors that are actually very sturdy. A lot of Maisto's 1/24th scale models aren't known for their like build quality, like with their mirrors and everything, but these are very solid, which is nice to see. And you get these separate intakes on the side here that are also carbon fiber textured. And on the side, on either door, you get the GT2 RS badging. And the wheels look awesome. They really nailed this kind of like gold color. They spin very smooth. They're on single axles. That kind of contributes to nice like roll and everything. They do have some nice detailing with these disc brakes and calipers on here. I believe, oh yeah, it says RS in the center of each wheel. That's a really, really cool touch. And the wheels almost look like they're made of metal too, the way that they have them painted and stuff. Just an incredible job. Back here you do have this separate spoiler. It's actually a separate plastic piece. Also has carbon fiber texture, which is kind of a theme, I guess, on the car. Very strong piece. It doesn't look like it's going to come off or anything. Even if like you pick it up, it won't come off. I wouldn't recommend picking it up by the spoiler, of course, but in case you do, it's not going to break right off or anything. I like this Porsche inscription back here along with this carbon fiber. On the regular 911, it's just kind of a vented engine piece back here. So on the real car, I don't know how this would open because the spoiler kind of seems like it would get in the way of opening the engine cover, but I could be wrong. You also get the GT2 RS badging back here, very nicely applied with paint, and nice separate taillights back here too. There's actually no pegs in any of these lights. I'm really pleasantly surprised by that. Maisto really did nail the overall look and everything. This is probably one of their better recently released 1/24th scale models. So opening features, all you get on this model are the opening doors, and I think that's just fine because they're very solidly built doors. And a lot of Maisto's more recent models, I kind of wish maybe they at least had this front engine, I'm sorry, the front trunk compartment, like have an opening feature or something on it, but at least they had the doors open. And you actually get a pretty well detailed interior. You have a nice kind of texture on these door panels here with like the silver door handles and everything. Not too much coloring going on. It could use a bit more, but I think what they have there looks great. The seats, they really do a good job with replicating those. You can kind of see here. They're the proper like size and thickness and whatnot. I think there might be some kind of badging on the real seats, but Maisto doesn't include that on here. But at least they do a good job with like the shape and everything. And they do include the roll cage inside there too. Would have been cool if it was painted silver or something. I think on the real car it might be silver. I'm not too sure on that, but at least they include that in there. Kind of hard to see it in here. Decent job with the center stack. The buttons are all there. They just aren't necessarily colored in, and you do see that navigation screen on there. Maisto has kind of been lacking in recent years with those sort of details on their 1/24th scale cars. Would have been nice if they added maybe a few like colored buttons in there, but it looks okay for the most part. You can always go in there with like a silver Sharpie and maybe, you know, doctor it up a bit so it looks more detailed. And the steering wheel, I think, is also well done. They have a Porsche badge in the center. It's very solidly built. It's not loose or anything. And the pedals are fairly well done. You just can't really see them too well because they're black to match the rest of the interior. So if you can pick up this model for a good price, you know, $15 to $20, I would say it's a great deal and a great buy. There aren't too many, you know, budget 1/24th scale Porsche 911 models out there currently. So I think that this would look great in any collection of, you know, Porsches or supercars. Thanks for watching.